Hello, welcome back to another Saturn stream. Today we're going to be seeing the launch of hold up, the Cronus Space Telescope. So Cronus is a space imaging telescope that is designed to last for up to 20 years. It also comes with some of the most advanced radiation and thermal protection made for space. Its goals are to study the solar system for life in the Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy. So that's really cool. I'm here with my friend Cheese Stick. Say hello.
Sorry if you can't hear me that well.
So today is a pretty standard launch, right? We've seen Daphnis over and over and over again. It was grounded pretty recently, but I think we got it back up and running. So that's really awesome. You know, as you should know by now, Daphnis is obviously my favorite rocket. Hopefully. Hopefully you guys know that Daphnis is my favorite rocket, right? Everyone who likes Rhea is fraudulent, just so you know. And I mean, it looks amazing on the pad right now. Let's see if we got some questions in the chat. Oh yeah, there's a World Cup game going on right now. Uh, Hopefully England will win. England is bringing it home, right? As an honorary Charva, I have to say that. I love England. England is obviously my favorite team, and I love Harry Kane. Yeah. Is the first stage doing RTLS or ADSD landing? Cheese Tech, do you think you could answer that?
Yes, so today we're going to be going for a RTLS landing. RTLS is return to launch site, so the booster will do a longer boost back burn, and it will land on the pad that you can see in the background by the water tower.
Awesome. How long will the telescope be in service for? Approximately 20 years. This is one of the longest lasting telescopes in the world right now, and we're launching it up. So better be excited for the images coming out of here.
Yeah, and um, it could also do something like kind of like what Hubble does, or did, or it's lasted more than its service lifetime was expected to be.
All right, we're pulling in for maybe. Yeah, we just crossed 7 minutes. Just noticed. Hopefully, the mission controllers they can get this thing up safely. Are we playing on real solar system? I mean, technically, yeah, we're playing on Sol quarter scale, I believe. So Sol is based off the real solar system. You can tell by its name; it says Sol. But this is slightly smaller, so that way you don't have to wait 2 hours.
Have each of us started?
All right, there we go. That's chill. So you don't have to wait 2 hours um, for it to enter orbit. So yes, Daphnis is massive. You know what else is massive?
Well, if you
Booster
think
fin
Daphnis is
testing underway.
massive, if you think Daphnis is massive, look at Rhea and Iapetus all together. Crazy.
Rhea does not count. Rhea is fraudulent. Okay. We don't mention Rhea, especially on a Daphnis launch. We mentioned Daphnis on a Rhea launch, but we never mention Rhea on a Daphnis launch. That's like rule number one. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry. If I catch you sleeping with that ever again, you're not gonna be having a nice time.
Launch site and NOTAM areas are clear for launch.
Perfect. So if you don't know what that means, basically that means there's going to be no planes and there's going to be no risk when this thing goes up.
Yeah. For me, I'm expecting a good launch today, and of course we don't want Daphnis to fail. I doubt it would, just due to the fact that
Daphnis will
it's
never
a
fail.
just due to the fact that it's a very expensive telescope.
Weather balloon is clear from restricted airspace.
Let's see if we got any more questions coming in here. Neptune Airspace, I love you too. I always love my Bob fans. Uh, when will Titan land? Good question. Let me just check. All right, we got some information here. Titan should be landing in 2 to 3 days. So that's amazing. Hello, Chattergoon57.
All stations is LD for the final go no go poll. Range.
Go.
Propellant.
Go.
Engines.
Go.
Recovery.
Go.
Daphnis control.
Go.
All stations LD, we are go to continue with the count T minus 2 minutes.
All right, there we go.
Propellant load
Perfect.
complete.
Final spaceport alarm sounded. Strong back retract.
Engines chilled for flight.
Let's go, Daphnis. Woohoo! Seconds.
Vehicle handoff.
First motion.
Wow.
Seems like a good liftoff with all engines on and running.
Daphnis is pitching downrange.
Chamber pressures are nominal.
That's beautiful. Tremendous.
Pretty cloudy day.
I'm seeing some questions. No countdown? Anyone gonna say the countdown? Yeah, I'm sorry, but the countdown guy actually called in sick today. Apparently, he had like a game, a soccer game to attend to. So maybe you'll find him there.
Max Q.
Max Q. Those who know. Those who know about Max Q. Beautiful view we're seeing of the Cape.
So we are coming up on Miko, where the booster will shut its engines off and will separate from the second stage.
Amy Simon has a good question here. What is the current status on human exploration for Saturn Aerospace?
Miko.
Everything.
Stage separation has been confirmed.
Wow.
Good
Beautiful,
ignition of
beautiful
stage
view of
2.
the engines. So right now, Saturn is going very nominally with its human exploration program. Everything is going perfect. We haven't been
Bearing separation
falling behind.
confirmed.
And I'm just gonna answer a question here from Electric Doge or Dog, whatever you want to call it. What booster is this? This is booster SN00 0010-2. And I think that's the booster, if I can recall.
Boost back startup.
All stations is
Attention,
out.
all stations, go, no go for booster landing. LD. LD.
LD is
RC.
Ranges go.
PRO.
Propellant is go.
ENG.
Engines is go.
Hopefully that's a go.
Booster FTS is saved.
All right, so yeah, looks like this is a go. Okay.
All stations, this is recovery. We are go for return.
Awesome. Alpha has a good question here. Why don't you guys use shuttles? Shuttles are mid, right? If it's not the Neptune Clipper, then all shuttles are mid. Because, right, first, we've already spent enough money developing Aegir, right? We're kind of running low. So, developing a shuttle program right now, I don't know. I don't know if that's the greatest idea. But if we're able to get in contact with Neptune Aeronautics, hopefully we can get one of those Neptune Clippers in. I love the Neptune Clipper. Will the Lunar Rhea base mission be reattempted anytime soon? Hopefully. Hopefully. If they're not reattempting it, then what's the purpose, right? So I'm pretty sure they're actually rebuilding the base that we lost. So really excited for that.
It's gonna be an interesting landing as we come down through the clouds.
Landing bridge startup.
Camera crew are finally doing this vehicle good.
Wow, that booster is coming down very nicely. Seems to be very stable.
Landing legs deployed.
Touchdown.
Daphnis has landed. Recovery operations move in within section 2.1 and deploy the Ninky Nonk.
Butter! Butter! It was so butter that they had to deploy the Ninky Nonk. That's how buttery it was. That was a beautiful landing. Alright, looks like we're just coasting.
Second stage is doing a
Nothing on.
pretty long burn. Obviously this telescope is designed for um, it's designed for essentially like an orbit that
It's designed
requires
for really, really
more,
high orbit.
yeah, really high orbit. That's why it needs a lot of delta V.
Alright, looks like we're getting ready for that burn.
Let's see, shut off right here in a little bit.
Do you guys have a space station planned?
I don't think so, if I can recall off the top of my head.
I mean, that would actually be a pretty good idea, right? I would love a Saturn space station, but like I don't think we have anything to build it with. We don't want to call up our guys back at FASA and say, build us another Discovery module. We don't want to do that, right? And we
I
don't
just heard in
also
the
want to
background.
spend.
Apparently we do have a space station. It's supposed to be one around the moon, from what I'm
So we
hearing.
do have a lunar station planned. That's pretty cool.
Seco. Nominal orbit insertion.
And we have shut off.
Wow. All right, team. That was a tremendous launch we had today. Since that's Seco, I don't think there's really anything else to show to you guys. So have a nice day. See you guys later. Bye. Aviation.
Oh, never mind. We just heard in the back channels. We are not ending the stream. We're going to be coasting.
Oh my God, bro! This information guy. Yo, who hired this information guy? Is he an intern?
Hello.
Hello. Are we
Wow.
ready?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go. Get the instrumental in.
How many am I short with?
Okay. I think here we start. Ready?
I don't know the lyrics. bro.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. Hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't ride the door. Okay, I'm done.
Hello.
All right, I think we got to run this back. We got
We got the
give
clip,
them a good
okay? We
song.
got the clip.
You can't ride the door. Okay.
This is improv, dude. Come on.
All right. Okay.
That's the name of the game.
Okay. After this is done, I'm gonna start improving the entire thing. Just stop your gooning. It's a sign of methane. I think we got Welcome to the
honey show.
Oh, you're wearing your best clothes. You can't look under there, cause there's underwear. The entire thing. Can't find Daphnis though. Just stop. Even those Rias sucks.
Welcome to the honey show.
You're wearing. Okay, we gotta run this back. Let's see what's another lyric we can do. You can't look under there, cause there's just stop your crying. It's a sign of the times. And Daphnis though. We gotta get away from Jewel. Sucks. Gotta get away from Jewel.
Hey,
Just
bots
stop
is getting mad at you.
Okay, I think we should turn off the instrumental now. I think that's enough. Let's see what's another lyric we can do. Look under there, cause there's just stop. Okay, cheese stick. We can hear your feedback. Daphnis though. Just gotta get away from. Okay. So
That was a pretty
hopefully you
good
guys
performance.
loved our amazing singing, right? We're back from the coast phase. We're gonna see this guy, I think, restart his engines, right? Or what is it? Or is it gonna deploy the payload? I can't tell. Right? I mean, it's pretty boring. We're literally just staring at the engines for a long time to see if it does anything. Yeah. What did you guys think of our amazing singing? Okay, I guess we. Oh, I forgot. There's chat delay. Oh my god. Okay. Quasi is gonna fry us. That's true.
You know, it's all part of science.
Yeah, it's all for science. Spot on, Sonny.
Yeah, listen to what Chatter Goon 57 is saying. What Alpha Worst Mod, to be honest, retire, bro, is saying. Listen to what
I thought it was
XNAX
awful worst mod
Edita is saying.
retire, bro.
Everybody is saying this is the best stream we've had yet, ever.
Yes, because that's what it is, right? Well, without this quasi guy trying to ruin it and try to make it serious, we get to have fun. That's what we're.
Let's not get rash, okay?
Doing
But
fun, yeah.
the truth is, every other stream is better than the previous one because Saturn Aerospace is a company that always goes up. We never go down. We're in the business of going up with these things called rockets, and we're the best at it. in the galaxy. And right now we're launching a space telescope which will help us see more of the galaxy and hopefully advance science for all of humanity, for all mankind in the future. And yeah.
I don't think you've introduced yourself to the crowd yet. I think they think you're random.
That's true. Okay, guys. So before I came on, okay, I was performing the role of range controller, but I've been promoted abruptly to one of the commentators. My name is Microwave, and I'm really excited to be part of the team.
He comes from Microwave Land?
Yeah, yeah, it's hot up there. You know, and you know what they say, microwaves were not invented by NASA, but a lot of things were invented by NASA, and Saturn Aerospace has also invented plenty of things, such as you know, the Cronus Space Telescope, which is what we're launching today.
Dude, how did you become so good at commentary? Isn't this like your first time?
My first time alive too. How did I become so good at life? You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
Okay,
I'm
bro.
kidding.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
The truth is, I'm just so in love with the mission of this company that I had to come up here, give you guys a performance, tell you guys what's up, get everybody hyped for the future of space exploration. And just earlier today, we launched one of the most important missions in our lunar architecture that's going to prove all of our missions going forward that we can do what the people who came before us did better, longer, more efficiently, more scientifically, cheaper. In every aspect, we're going to succeed. And I'm glad that our previous launch was successful. I'm glad to be here with all of you guys, with my co-commentators, with Bob, with Cheese Stick, with everybody involved on the Saturn Aerospace team. Right now, we're looking at Daphnis. Shortly, it's going to fire back its engines up. Bob, why don't you tell us about this maneuver that's coming up?
So when you launch your rocket, right, you launch it to orbit. Hopefully we're familiar with this by now, right? Hopefully we're familiar with basic orbital mechanics, but we're launching it at a pretty low orbit. And remember, if you read like if you actually go to the Discord and read, you realize, wait, isn't this supposed to be in a really high orbit? And we realize that we're like, okay, how are we gonna get it up there? So we are gonna restart the engines to increase its apoapsis to the desired altitude, and then we're going to go to the apoapsis, right? And then we're going to restart it again, and then we'll have the perfect orbit, and now we can release the payload, and everything will be crystal clear, right? There'll be nothing wrong. So it's pretty simple. You just wait, you turn it on, you turn it off, you wait, you turn it on, you turn it off, and now we're just watching that happen.
You got that exactly right. Turn it off, turn it on. It's exactly like my love life. And it's exactly how we're going to get this payload into orbit in a place that makes it suited well for imaging the solar system and the galaxy and other galaxies like Andromeda, which is specifically one of the galaxies targeted in this payload's mission.
You know why they call it Andromeda?
Why do they call it Andromeda, Bob?
They call it Andromeda because it's another candy bar, like Milky Way.
Oh my god.
We're living in the candy galaxies. I'm sorry, dude. Watch. In a couple of years, there's going to be a candy named Triangulum. Believe me.
Wow. Wow. You want to know another fun fact?
What?
A long time ago, the gentleman who discovered the Andromeda Galaxy actually used to call it the Andromeda Nebula because he thought it was a nebula, which is a nebula is a cloud of gas in space. And this is one of the things that that's so challenging about imaging in space is that it's difficult to tell what's in the background and what's close to you. So this telescope is equipped with special technologies that let us analyze things such as redshift, analyze with spectroscopy the composition of exoplanets, and all of these very important technologies.
Tools, yeah. So for those of you who are not familiar with what these instruments are, what redshifting is, what mass spectrometry is, to put it simply, redshifting is basically, you know how when a car drives by you, when it's going away,
Seco
when it's
2.
coming towards you, it goes really, it's like really high pitched, but when it's leaving, it's really low pitched. I'll give you an example.
Perfect
So
example.
All
you'll
stations, this is
notice,
LD. We are go for payload deploy.
they're already deploying the payload. So I guess this isn't an orbit boost. I guess it's just a payload deployment. But you'll realize in the second half it was lower, and that's because it's going away from you. The same applies to light, because light travels at a speed. If a star is moving away from you, the light turns more red because it's going into a lower wavelength. So we can actually measure that to measure the speed and velocity and the direction of how these bodies are going. Mass spectrometry, actually, no, this is just regular light spectrometry, the one he's referring to. Basically, you shine a light at the object, right? Or you use the star that's the object is orbiting, and you see which light gets reflected back to you, and it can tell you a lot about composition of the planet or composition of the atmosphere, because atoms, molecules, they absorb light, and so we can measure which light is absorbed to see what atoms and molecules are in there. So that's really cool.
Well, that's a very good explanation. Albert Einstein, I believe, once talked about something similar to that called relativity, which is when you go at light speed, everything gets distorted, of course. And he made the analogy of looking at a clock and imagine going so fast away from the clock that the light cannot reach you. It's incredible. Of course, you're never going to see the clock moving, so that's how time dilation works. So we just had a loss of video communication. It's a standard procedure. There's nothing to worry about. And I think we'll just be continuing standard operations until payload deployment.
Yeah, the payload should be deploying anytime soon. It's because of time dilation. We can reach every single planet in our payload already deployed. Okay. Well, I guess I have nothing else to tell you right now. Have a nice day. It was a pretty nominal flight. Nothing bad happened. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.